Say it's been an explosive week of crypto news and Bitcoin dominance. Once again in the crypto market this week, Bitcoin created a new high for 2023. Kind of expected it. I talked about it. If you're in my Discord, you already know we was talking about this. We saw the trend. We saw the patterns form. I'm not saying like I'm an oracle or whatnot, but we talked about this a few days before the eruption. We're going to look at the actual charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I also was trading futures this week, and I want to talk about a couple of trades that I took and hit on, and I actually missed on one as well too, so I'm going to review that, break that down, lessons learned from that one that I messed up on. And yeah, we just going to figure out, or not even figure out, I'm just going to give you my opinion on what's to come possibly next week and the weeks moving forward, especially in Bitcoin. So make sure you keep it locked. We're going to get into it, and we just going to go ahead and switch this view and jump right into the bacon. You dig? All right, so this is CoinMarketCap. Real quick, I just wanted to go over the most important thing from this besides these beautiful crypto prices out here that's been exploding in the last 7 days, but the market cap. Remember, guys, we lost a lot of money with that whole suing of Coinbase and Binance US. It was looking grim for cryptocurrency, and we're right back at $1.1 trillion. So salute for everybody who's holding out there, buying up your favorite cryptos that was on discount, which they are, in my opinion, still on discount. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold the cryptocurrencies, none of that stuff. But for me, you already know I'm DCA all the way through it. It's awesome to see that we regained that $1.1 trillion within 25,000 cryptocurrencies. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, I wanted to get into my portfolio. This is based off the week. This is cryptobubbles.net. Pause it, save it, bookmark it. This is a dope way to look at your portfolio. Over the week, we've been booming. As you can see, Bitcoin's been up 15%. VRA up 20%. HBAR 12%. VChain up 20%. You can see it with your own eyes. ETH up 8.6%, 2.3, Alvi 10.7. Render's been down. Render's been coming down the week prior to last, not this particular week that just passed, the week before. Render took off, did a little price correction. Nothing, expected that, right? Link, CoinLink, Crow, Avalanche, got everything green bean up in here, man. Meta's going crazy. A lot of the metaverse coins went crazy over the week as well. Coming back from that pullback, like I mentioned about the Coinbase and the Binance USA lawsuits from the SEC, that was kind of like just dark cloud over cryptocurrency. It's good to see that we got an opportunity to get some green out here. You feel me? Let's jump into the charts because I want to break down some future trading that I went through and some technical analysis, and then kind of see a little of the future of what I personally think where crypto is going to be at the next couple of weeks. So first things first, we're going to look at this Bitcoin chart. This is tradingview.com. We are on the weekly chart right here. You always know I like to look at the big picture first. Weekly chart. Now, on the 19th of last week, I told my Discord, I'm pop it up right here. I told the Discord, hey, I'm watching Bitcoin because I'm seeing a bullish opportunity, a nice little quick reversal here. We've been getting killed in the crypto space with this lawsuit for the last couple of weeks. I'm seeing something from a technical analysis standpoint that we could possibly see a bounce and go. And as you can see here, if you're into technicals, you can kind of see it right now for not me explaining, but I'm still going to break it down. Since this year, January, Bitcoin has been traveling on this trend line right here. We've been creating higher highs, higher lows. This is a low, it's a high. Low, high, low, and this is a current high. So we've been creating this higher high, higher low trend in the upward direction. Also notice this beautiful downward wedge pattern right here, right? After this massive pump back of March, right? When people were getting excited, we started consolidating a little bit, popped off again and created this high. I noticed that we were pulling back. Healthy chart. Very healthy chart in my opinion, because you have this subtle pullback. You don't have this straight drop pullback here, right? As you can see from previous weeks. You have this subtle, healthy pullback, big money taking profits, retail catching it, also taking profits. This is what you want to see. You want to see this price action rip, and then you want to see this healthy pullback. Again, we have this trend line since January of this year. We've been hitting this 1, 2, 3, and now the fourth one. This is on the 19th. I know it says the week. Remember, these candlesticks are a week. So this is the 12th. This is the last candlestick before this week. So I immediately saw that and I was like, hey guys, heads up. Bitcoin is retouching this trend line from this year. It's still creating higher highs and higher lows. We possibly might see a nice bounce and rip. The whole SEC case has been pretty much quiet. We already know what's going on. There's been talks in regards to BlackRock filing for an ETF for Bitcoin. All these other banks started jumping into the fold. So we started to get all this news, coincidentally, right? Or maybe not. And I was like, hey guys, pay attention. I personally going to be looking for a long opportunity. I'm going to wait to break a swing high on the daily chart, and I'm going to be getting into a long opportunity. Let's look at that daily chart. And here we are. We had a nice bounce and rip, right? On the daily, we closed below that trend line. We bounced and ripped. We started to consolidate. Now, you guys know from my options trading days, I always look for the consolidation. I look for us to get above a certain price point, and then I'm all in. I'm jumping in head first. And that's exactly what I got. As you can see here, this is on the 18th. We had a pullback after this 1, 2, 3. This is when the first news came out about BlackRock, and this is over the weekend. We had that pullback on the 18th, which was a Sunday. Monday, I'm already making my way. I wanted to see how much pop we'll get on Monday. We got a decent amount. I kind of went in light. And then after that, we're talking on the 20th. I set my autofill overnight and we ripped. I actually closed out roughly at, it was like 31,500 was my autofill. We hit that. And yeah, it was a nice little bag that we ended up catching off of Bitcoin, roughly over 50%. Not only did I play Bitcoin, I also was looking at Ethereum because, you know, Ethereum and Bitcoin pretty much price action moves similar. I was looking at this trend line as well too. This is the week. I noticed that we had our crossing here. Our RSI was preparing to cross as well too. I saw that we held our trend right here, right? This is a weekly candle, held our trend for the year, and we caught a nice little pop off of that. So I hit that for about 55%, and I'm gonna post the results somewhere around here. Hit that one for 55%. So that was my second trade. I did about 7 or 9 trades. We're not gonna go through all of them. The next trade that I went through was XRP. XRP was a good trade as well too. XRP price action moves a little bit slower, right? You still can get 30, 40% when you're trading futures. It's just a little slow pace, right? It's not as volatile as Bitcoin and Ethereum when that thing start cooking. But we're going to go jump down to the 1 hour chart. As you can see here, I have this long diagram. If you're familiar with TradingView, this is what the long, if you're going to long, I kind of use this, figure out your stop loss, etc. Right? So I have this long diagram. I moved it over, right? I moved it over a little bit because I got into this play roughly around, and I'm going to pull it out real quick, guys. This is you know how I like it, man. Straight drop, uncut, raw. Give it to you, no edits. So I got into this play on the 21st. So let's go back to the 21st. Find the 21st candle, and it is right here. This long candle right here. Let me move this out the way. This particular candle. Now, I know you think like, shooter, man, like what was your indication on it? Like, what are you thinking of, right? And so I'm going to break that down to you. Again, knowing that this is a slow pace, slow mover, I was like, you know what? Let me get into XRP. I'm still bullish with all this SEC case talks coming to an end. I knew it was going to get a little money trickled over from Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I was definitely watching that. So if we're looking on the 21st, I got in roughly about 48 cents and I rode it all the way up to 52 cents. So it was like a 3 hour hold on this long play that I got in. Got in roughly around here on this candle on this pullback. You can see that it pulled back right here. I got in on the next candle once we surpassed this little wick. And after that, I just rolled it up for about 2.5 hours. As soon as it hit 52, as you can see, I had an alert here. letting me know once we got to 52. I had another alert set. Obviously, it's gone because it popped it and got out the play around 52 cents. It was a 44.5% increase on my money. So just those 3 trades right there, I made a nice bag, well over $3,000 off of those 3 trades. I came in pretty heavy in a sense of those 3. I felt very confident just because of the momentum that we were getting from BlackRock News. Then jumped it down. Let me tell y'all, let me share y'all about a bad trade because we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it rizzo. I also try to play the same type of strategy with Matic, right? First time trading Matic, came in super light because it was my first time trading Matic, and it was also named in the court case for as being a security. So I was like, man, I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to see if we can get a little pop. Fortunately, I got in a little bit late, so I kind of chased this trade. That's a big lesson that I always teach when I was teaching stock options about not chasing trades. And unfortunately, I did chase this trade because I thought we had a little bit more to the upside. I thought we was going to get closer to this particular supply zone here back from the 9th of June. I thought we was going to get a little more pop towards there and get a little bit more money trickling in, and that was not the case. So I got into this play right here on the 22nd. Think I had more room to the upside. And as you can see, that wick is very long. There was not a lot of volume or not a lot of buying pressure value on this particular wick. It was more so selling, and I pretty much got stopped out for a 13% loss. I had my stop loss set. I advise you, if you want to be trading futures or even crypto options, always have a stop loss, your limit order, your stop loss set so you can protect your bags. Because if you can see, it pretty much daunted out here and actually broke. Let's see where we ended up at. About 65 cents. I got into this about 66 cents. And I had an opportunity to actually take some profit from 66 cents to 71 cents. But I was gung-ho that we was going to get a little bit more value. So again, that's the second lesson, right? Being greedy, right? I could have easily got out of the play. I was up on that boy. And yeah, I got a little greedy. I got a little cocky after trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I ain't gonna hold you. I got cocky. I also traded quant. I caught quant on a long, or excuse me, on a short, and I caught it back on the long. So I ain't gonna hold you, man. I was hella cocky, and I was feeling very untouchable at the time. And the market would quickly humble you very fast. So I got hit on that. Didn't get hit for a lot of money because I had my stop loss. So I'm cool with that. I also had another bad trade as well too on quant. Kind of same theory behind Matic. I knew better because I knew quant was running before the news of Bitcoin, and only the volume wasn't really reflecting the price action. I had no business getting into that. I took a 3% loss on that one. I kind of recognized that there wasn't going to be a lot of money volume going into it, and I just got out of the trade. So those are my 2 bad trades. Overall, I had 9 total future trades. I hit on 7 of those. 2 of them were bad trades. It is what it is, man. Once you realize that you cannot win every trade, then that is you already won the game, right? You already won the game, especially if you're going to be day trading, no matter if it's stock market, crypto, Forex. Once you realize that you're going to lose, it's all about how do you lose? How do you manage that losses? Do you just say YOLO and let it run? That's not the best way. You got to have risk management, got to have some type of rules and standards in place. Now, moving forward, crypto market, what do I see personally could happen? Now, I did call out earlier in the Discord last week. I was looking at 30 to 32,000 Bitcoin. Now, we hit about 31.8 on the Bitcoin. I moved my profit target or price target to 34,000 Bitcoin. Now, there is a supply zone there that I do think we end up retouching. I do see in the next couple of weeks that we'll probably have a pullback because of the massive price action that we had this previous week. So I do see us pulling back and hopefully holding 30,000. If we can hold 30,000 or 30,005 and bounce from there in the next couple of weeks, between 3 to 4 weeks, I think we can get towards that 34,000. Now, of course, it's going to have to take some more news about Bitcoin, some good news about Bitcoin. We get bad news about Bitcoin, we could easily lose that that 11 to 12% that we gained this week, and we can fall underneath that supply zone that we just ripped through. So that's my goal, or that's my vision on that. far as the Ethereum, I do think we do have the potential to create a new high on the year. Our current high for this year is about $2,180. I do see that we can probably get in that 22. Obviously, there's 20 bucks more, but I'm looking at 23, 24 Ethereum. I'm not going to get too excited about that because we still got a lot to go. We have a lot of supply zones between Bitcoin and Ethereum. We need more good news, etc. And then, of course, this XRP case, which some people think it can be ending very soon. I don't know. I'm going to wait. I bought the rumor. I'm probably going to go long on there and just see, right? Right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be degenerate with this one, this XRP one. I might set my stop loss hella low. I'll probably come in hella light. And as we continue to, if we get pumps, then I'll add to the position and move my stop loss up accordingly. Just to kind of see, man, just kind of see. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. Do I think we can continue to be bullish? Possibly. Good news is definitely required. More institutional talks, more banks filing for ETFs. That can definitely help us out. But I'm more so leaning I'm just watching. I'm just going to be a spectator on the sideline watching. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm going to play it how I play it, look at the charts, look at the big picture, see if I can find supply and demand zones, and just kind of use common sense and go from there. So that was my thoughts. That's the state of crypto for this week. Again, it was awesome to hit up crypto futures. I've been kind of sitting back in the cut working on that. So to kind of execute that and hit for 7 positive trades, I'll live with that any day of the week. And also gather a lot of losses from them 2 bad trades. So, and yeah, it's going to be interesting next week. Stock market pull back, see if the crypto market can continue to run and we get up to that 34,000 Bitcoin. Anyways, this been your boy Shooter the Investor, man. I hope y'all learned something today. Hopefully y'all got something from this today. If so, please go ahead and give me that like, the thumbs up, smash that, share this, and subscribe if you want to keep it locked to more of my channel and information. Hey, don't let the FUD get you, man. That's temporary. Crypto is forever. Peace, y'all. Crypto is forever, forever, forever.